Welcome to the Outtake Show, the film podcast where we give our outlandish opinions and reviews within the movie and TV world. We've got the host of the most, Yarman June, who's in the building. We also got the silent assassin as well, Mazzarelli. And if you can't tell by the title today, we're going to be talking about Euphoria Season 3, Episode 7. I'd like to say, is it Episode 7?
Is it 7?
I
thought it was 6.
Is it 6? Maybe we got it wrong. I got it wrong. I jumped the gun. I think it's episode. Man. Episode. Yeah, it's episode 6. Is episode 6? I'm seeing episode 6.
Haven't
episode 6.
Yeah, because it's only
episode
8.
6.
It's only 8 episodes, isn't it?
If you can't tell by the title, we're talking about Euphoria Season 3, Episode 6 in the building. This episode, what can I say about this episode? We got a lot of backstory with Alamo, which is, let me start with the positive.
Can we talk about the casting for Baby Alamo?
Yeah, great job. Great backstory.
Alamo's mama?
Amazing. I think she got casted into Ryan Coogler's X-Files. She'll be playing the lead in it. So
yeah, I'm very excited for that.
So she's definitely on the rise. She's also in a TV show called Roosters with Steve Carell.
Yeah.
Very funny show. Really great show. She's on the rise. She's doing bits.
I think so. A friend of the show named Chris Cinema, score, go follow her, said that she is the face of modern maternal storytelling because she always takes into the roles of mother.
Yeah.
Mother may not be good, mother may be badass, but mother nonetheless.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
I think that's true. It's there was a moment where I was worried she was typecast into playing traumatic black woman mother roles because she was in Till.
Okay, yeah.
And then she did the slave stuff as well. Yeah. But this is progress.
Yeah.
Now she's going through her like badass blaxploitation phase.
Yeah, and like if you watch Rooster, she's very charismatic, funny person. It's very chilled show.
But she's also in The Bear, remember?
She in The Bear? Who's she in The Bear?
She's Sydney's cousin or cousin.
Oh, is it when she leaves the kid with her?
Yeah.
The hair stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that was her. Okay, fair. She's go lucky now. She's a little bit more happier.
I'm really, really glad that we're getting this diversity in her roles.
Yeah.
But she is very much great at storytelling in terms of the way she just uses physicality and facial expressions. And we got this again in Alamo's backstory.
Yeah, which was great. She was playing Alamo's mother. This story is great because it gives a lot of backstory of how Alamo became who he is today. The story, just to give a gist, it follows his mother raising him as a single parent. A new man enters the life. A guy that has
money
burnt scars on his face from a factory accident.
Mm-hmm.
Now, normally when the stepfather enters in these type of stories, you normally believe the stepfather to be evil or mean or abusive in any form of way. But this guy was very, very loving. When he came in, he gave him a little Hershey bar, a little chocolate on the side, said, I'm going to take care of you and your mother, and actually did that. He was very financially well for himself, took them to church. They prayed to Preston. They prayed together. They went to church. Alamo, for the most part, was like, oh, this is a great person. This is going to be my father. Even Preston went up to him and said, I want to marry your mother. Can I get permission? Like, he did this stuff. This was a go-lucky, great guy. They built nice flat with each other, had a bunch of different beautiful things in the house. They went to the beach. I think this was named Animal's best day that he can remember because they went to the beach. The father, Preston, asked for permission to marry his mother. He was happy. He's like, this is my life. This is going to be amazing. They come back home.
Imagine that person Alamo would have been if he actually ended up being his dad.
Oh, he would have been, I think he would have been a billionaire tycoon type of guy. He would have the business mindset.
He'd still be an entrepreneur,
yeah,
but he would have been legit.
Yeah.
Not legit with a question mark, legit.
Yeah, but things took a turn because as they entered the house, everything was stolen. it was completely empty. Obviously, Animal's mother was furious and left him and went away to another person's house.
Who is actually turned out to be her boyfriend.
Yeah, so they did a huge con and kind of like only was with this guy. Obviously, he had a lot of burnt marks on his face. So she didn't want to be with him because she didn't find him attractive at all. So she doesn't use him for money for her actual boyfriend. Which made Animal realize that he can't trust anyone, not even his own mother.
And he vowed to never let a woman outsmart him again.
Ever again. So whenever a woman gets too close to him, he knows that something is up.
Like
Something's
Laurie.
afoot.
Like Laurie.
Yeah.
That's the first person. And now, Rue.
Yeah. So we go back to Rue. Obviously, we had the end of last episode, episode 5, where Ruth is in the hole and we thought she was gonna die. You know, I hate that scene so much. I hate a scene that's like make you think a character's gonna die when they're obviously not gonna die. And you guessed it, she didn't die. He didn't hit her. He just did it to scare her. When he was about to kill her, Ruth offers some more help, saying, "I can get you more information. I can even get your money back." Blah blah blah. So he keeps her alive, and yeah, so Ruth is now.
Rue needs to stop talking too much, man.
I mean, in this instance, she talked herself out from getting killed. So I guess
He was never gonna kill her.
Yeah, I don't think so. If I hated that scene. Overall, outside of Animal's backstory, I hated this episode a lot. I didn't like it. There's a lot of parts of it that this is more of an episode for me. Was like, I'm so happy that we're closer to the end, opposed to it being like
Again,
a
it's
good
just
episode.
it feels like it's just the show isn't even like a show about all of them. It's like Rue Sydney Sweeney featuring Rue.
It's a lot
Cassie
of like,
featuring Rue.
yeah, it's a lot of, for me, it feels like a lot of one storyline that was kind of flushed out, thought about. I think Ruth's story is thought about, or at least flushed out a little bit. All the rest of them is like, why are you here?
Like, from this episode and from what I know, I feel like Alamo had the biggest moment in this episode.
Yeah, he does. He has a great moments. Obviously they're now deciding to make a truce with the opposite.
Laurie.
Yeah, because now I think the border is meant to be closing in Mexico, so they want to do one last drug run, and so they want to get I think they wanted to get Ruth involved, but Animal obviously he doesn't trust Ruth, so he wants to get one of his guys involved. So they're making a truce. Even though they're making a truce, Animal still wants to set Ruth on a mission to steal the money or steal from whatever safe they have.
What they stole.
Yeah, he wants to send her the task to do it. He doesn't want anyone else to do it because, of course, Animal does not trust her. So he wants to use this as a test to see what's going on. But like outside of this story, then we just get the most annoying thing from this episode that I hated the most was Nate's role in it. Of course, he's dealing with
just doing nothing, man.
the criminals, and he owes them money. We're getting that story pushed to us again. They're trying to take another part of his body, but this time he's in the construction site. Obviously, they can't build their houses and whatnot because of the flowers. He's frustrated, so he's stepping on these flowers. But like, I saw a video on Complex talk about it as well. But like, he's uttering these slurs that I feel like it has like, why he's saying the F word countlessly while he's stepping on these flowers. And for me, I like edgy stuff. I do, but it just felt so pointless.
It
felt
was
like
irrelevant.
It felt like I feel like the director was making a mockery out of Jacob Elordi and said, "Hey, say these lines like this." And Jacob Elordi's like, "Sure," because of the arts, and did it. And it's like, it felt so out of his character to do. And it didn't feel natural being said in this instance. Like, there's certain films and shows where these slurs will be used. And sometimes I'll be like, you know what, I get it. Like, sometimes it'll be done because of a certain time period and people said it during that time period. Or people will say it and people will say, you're not allowed to say that word anymore because of X, Y, and Z. I can be like, cool, that's fine. In this instance, it felt like someone just abusing the word of art to get their own shit off. And that's what I felt throughout this episode, especially with that particular scene.
But the thing is as well, this isn't the first time we've seen it this season.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff, even with Sydney Sweeney saying the whole stuff about like, if a man wants me to be working in the kitchen, he might as well call me the N-word. I'm like,
or like there was a few slurs to Indigenous Americans as well.
Yeah.
It's just like a continuous thing, and it's just like, okay, but like, why?
Like, how did we get here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It feels like a director that's. I don't like Sam, man. I don't like Sam. Especially this episode was the nail in the coffin, especially that particular scene, because it felt so unnatural that it didn't make sense to me. But we digress. We have more backstory with Sydney Sweetie's character. Is it Cassie? Cassie, of course. Obviously, she got the acting gig. It's gone great for her. There's a moment where she's doing rehearsals or.
But it's only
scenes.
because Maddie is a bigger
working.
manager than Kris Jenner.
Yeah.
I want Maddie to manage my life.
You know,
she don't play. The
outside
way she
Alamo,
was like,
I think Maddie's second to me outside Alamo in terms of like story. Like,
Lexi.
yeah.
Because the way she was going to Lexi, give her one line.
Yeah.
One line, please.
Yeah. And it's showing now, like, obviously, Maddie's working close with Animal, has taken some of his star talent to now help boost their OF pages as well. Seeing like she's really, things are going quite well for her in terms of like everyone else. Like, she's the only one that seems to be striving. I am concerned that next episode we're gonna get something that shifts gears for her. But at the moment,
she's becoming Icarus, isn't it? She's flying too close to the sun.
Actually, to be fair, the big change really is Cassie's success with acting. So she does a scene with one of the actors, but when it's meant to be in five, it's meant to have like one or two lines. But the actor says something that kind of reminds her of her husband Nate, and she goes into character, or she just spills out truths. But obviously to the cast members, it feels like she's doing the performance of a lifetime. So she gets a bigger role. But the issue is they know about OF page, so they do say if you want to have this role, you have to delete your OF page, which she does
without Maddie knowing.
Yeah, so
and mind you, she signed a contract with Maddie.
Yeah, so we're gonna see how Maddie reacts to that. She's gonna pull up like Animal herself, bruv. take her to rehab or something. So we'll see how that plays out. We do have Lexi, of course, with the success of her sister doing well. She is now offered to write the roles, write the scenes that has Cassie in it. Obviously, we do know from last season that Lexi, when she writes about people, it tends to be quite personal. So we'll see how she goes about with the writing with that. Then we have Jules and Ruth's relationship. Obviously, Jules is still reactionary to the fact that she got caught by her partner or sugar daddy. With Ruth's clothes being there, she's furious with Ruth, and Ruth is telling her that this guy doesn't love you, he doesn't care about you. Jules gives her the dirtiest slap. Pow! Said, you gotta leave. He's gonna be here at any minute now. It seems like Jules is really sold into this lifestyle.
But it's like, it's like watching a bird in a cage.
Yeah, that doesn't know she's in a cage.
Yeah,
or they're in a cage.
Like, she's got Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah,
and it's just kind of like, but like, you do realize like that's not your man.
And that's what
like
he
can't. And also like on top of that, like he doesn't know your relationship, so it's okay.
Yeah, I think Jules is looking at it as like, I'm able to do my art. To her, she feels like she's free because she's able to do her art stuff and not have to worry about bills and stuff because of this. So she's in her own little
but who's
cocoon.
seeing her art?
Not a damn soul. Not a damn soul. So we have that relationship going through, and then we get Ruth. More of the religious themes hindering through.
Oh yeah, where she's like driving on the road.
Just before that, she goes to a church, and she makes a phone call to her mother, and her mum gets like the laziest scene I've seen in my life. Like, obviously,
yeah, because she wasn't originally written in there. Remember, she messaged. Yeah. She said on Instagram, "Oh yeah, I'm not going to be in the next season."
Yeah.
So I was surprised, even.
Yeah, and she was struggling. Not struggling. She's not doing the best outside of acting. Obviously, she's not getting that much roles. So I think she's taking up like a 9 to 5 while she's. I mean, in real life, not in like in the show. So it was, for me, it was like even like hearing that she wasn't going to be in it, seeing her, and I was like, okay, sick. But she gets like a one shot, like a good 10 seconds of her just on the phone, not saying anything, by the way. So she probably didn't get paid that much because no speaking lines. But Ruth is basically saying that she's going through redemption. She believes in the Lord, so she's having like a redemption arc. We get that one scene of her in the church doing that, and then of course she's driving down the highway.
Listening to the Bible.
Yeah, and she's trying to change the music. Almost gets hit by a giant van. Swerves off. Hits the dirt road, and what does she see?
A burning bush.
A burning bush.
And do you know what a burning bush is?
No,
It's a
was it?
message from God. Because remember, was it Moses?
Yeah. Is it Moses? I think
Yeah,
it was.
Moses.
Yeah, it's-
Moses, because he was like, oh, I don't want to do this right now.
yeah, show me a sign type of thing.
Yeah, show me a sign. And then it was like a burning bush in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll see. Obviously, she was driving literally to go do the robbery. So for her to get this sign in the mix of that, what does this mean for Ruth? What's her redemption
I think
arc?
I feel like it's a message about Faye, because I don't trust Faye.
Faye. Yeah.
She snaked Rue.
Countless times.
So, yeah.
Ooh. Thing is, I hate the show so much though.
I don't care.
It's hard to give much energy.
Also, I
towards
don't
it.
care. Like, it's taken this long for the plot line to fill up, and we've got 2 episodes left. You're wasting my time.
Yeah. What am I hoping for? I am hoping for Ruth to have a redemption, because it's one of the few characters I care about. I do care about Maddie. I want to see how it plays out for her. I do like Animal. I don't know. I feel like he's gonna die.
I feel like Alamo's gonna die.
Yeah, I think he will die.
I think he's gonna be killed by Laurie.
Yeah, because there's no turning point for him. For 2 episodes, I don't think there's time to even put a turning point for him, unless they decide, spin off. I don't know, but I don't know. But I'll say of everyone that's in the demise right now, I am looking forward for Ruth and Maddie to pull through. I think Lexi will be fine regardless.
Lexi doesn't matter.
She's dealing with like
But
normal life problems. Just
Jules,
work. I don't care about Jules.
Nate is a bum. Nate is a bum.
Nate can die, man.
Nate can get every part of his body chopped up at this point.
So
because
sorry.
he's acting stupid. Why haven't you left that damn house?
Yeah, he's still there, just lurking around, wordless.
Like a fucking ghost.
Wordless.
Just there.
I ain't lying, man. This whole series has been like a. You can tell, a lot of the actors that were in season 2 that obviously left. You can see why they left, because a lot of them spoke about how the director was trying to figure out the characters' arcs and they couldn't find what can work. I can now see watching this series why it was so difficult.
Because it wasn't his story to start with.
Yeah,
it was never his story.
Yeah.
He's jumped onto someone else's project.
Yeah.
Again.
He
keeps stealing. Can we talk about this? He keeps stealing jobs from female directors. And then everyone wonders why the projects are shit. It was never your direction in the first place, and now you're jumping in and you've changed the direction completely, and then you're wondering why it's not working. It was never your story to tell.
Rightly said. Yeah, I'm hoping this is the end for good. We've got the last 2 episodes. Hopefully we don't get any more of this. I think Sam's even said that. Well, he said some stuff about how if HBO was to end it like this, he's perfectly happy with it, because I think it ends in a full circle moment. So it could end like this.
So apparently this is based on an Israeli. It's based on an adaptation, not Israeli. I can't remember, Iranian TV show.
Yeah.
And Rue dies. That's why she's able to tell another story of everyone.
Oh, it's good. I don't even care. He said, "Fuck it."
Everyone has seen it on their TikTok.
Fair. I wouldn't be mad if she dies.
Because how was she able to narrate Alamo's story if she doesn't know?
That's true. Yeah, that makes sense for her. Because what else is there for her? She's not running away to the hilltop with Jules, like.
What? So she can be slapped every day because of a fucking sugar daddy?
Yeah, it's nuts. It's a shit show over
I think Jules is in love with the sugar daddy.
No, she is 100%.
And she's just being delusional enough to think that it actually will work.
Yeah, because whenever he sees her, he treats her like a goddess, innit? But he's not realizing that this guy also has a wife and kids. Like he's gonna go home and like he's only performing in the moment, like in the short moment we have together. This is not someone that's gonna perform like this throughout 24/7. Yeah. Well, let us know what you guys' thoughts about the series, what you think about it going so far. We are on the last episode, so do let us know the predictions. Do you think Rue will eventually die? Who will survive? What is the final arcs for these characters? Let us know in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Until next time.